Hi, Raymond Moran here with the V20, talking today with Ben Elder, and we're thrilled to have Ben with us. He's the Global Leader of Valuation for RICS, chairs the IVSC Tangible Asset Board, and one of the leaders of the V20 movement. You mentioned rules and standards, which reminds me that you're moderating a very interesting session, the role of international and local valuation standards, with some terrific panelists from leading BPOs around the world. Can you tell us more about that session and some of the panelists?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, again, really excited to be involved in that, and quite an honour to be moderating it and looking at some of the people involved and their commitment to the profession. It's quite humbling to think that they are actually all coming together to try to progress the V20 initiative. And we've got Mario from the Brazilian ABNT. We've got Lana from the ASA and Robert from UPAV, and all augmented by Nick Talbot from the IVSC. So some great local but also international perspectives that we can draw on in that conversation and to support G20 activities.
Very well said, Ben. You know, over the course of the two-day conference, we have many great tangible asset and business valuation sessions. Which other ones pique your interest?
Probably the ones around some of the technology and some of the AI issues, which are really cutting edge at the moment, and we're not quite sure as a profession how to deal with these changes. And I think that is going to be a really great session with some great contributions, but also some great questions from the audience, because we're all experiencing slightly different things. And whilst it can be scary, again, I think that the valuation profession has got to embrace AI and technology changes to see them as a tool to help us provide even better service to our clients, and not be scared about their implementation. The other ones which really I'll be in the front row on are around diversity and inclusion, and some of the attracting the next generation of valuers into our great profession, and then the ones which will look at the data and the inputs which come through. So some really great sessions to look forward to in Brazil in a few months' time.
You know, beside the conference, we also have the summit, which is focused upon the leading valuation organizations and the regulators. Well, what is the ongoing goals and objectives of the summit, Ben?
Yeah, I think, again, a really good question to bring out, Ray, for understanding the whole purpose behind the V20. The V20 was initiated last year through meetings and summits in Delhi in India, and these meetings follow the G20 presidency. So last year the G20 presidency was held by India. It's moved to Brazil, and that's why the conference and summit are being held in São Paulo this year. Next year it moves on to South Africa, and then on to the US. So we are working alongside the G20, and the initiative is to try to get valuation recognised as an expert working group within the G20 structure.
Very well said. Ben, a pleasure, as always. Looking forward to seeing you in Brazil in a short period of time.
Absolutely. Approaches very rapidly. So looking forward to it, Ray, and thank you for your support and help during the processes.
Absolutely a pleasure.